Hey everyone, and welcome to their SMITE gameplay. My name is Drebair, and today we're going to be playing Isis in the mid lane. Isis is right on that threshold of top tier, mid tier. I mean, she's just right there. I mean, you know, in the right hands, with the right practice, and the right team comp, she's absolutely top tier. And when everything doesn't really fall in place, she's still a very strong character, but she can be considered more mid tier, maybe even low mid tier. What are you doing? Girl? So, Isis, okay. Whoa there, ended up picking up Deathbane first. Let's go ahead and cover her abilities quickly, if you've never played her before. Very, very, basic coverage of her abilities. Passive, she gets regeneration. The more kills or assists she gets, the higher the generation gets. The one is a channeled ability. You'll shoot out 4 balls in front of you that travel through. While she's channeling, she has increased movement speed. She also does not incur movement penalty for going backwards or sideways or anything like that. You just get free movement out of it. And then I get some free damage too. I'll take it. Second ability is a ball you throw out, you shoot it out, and at any point in the trajectory, if you want, press 2 again, it'll detonate. The further it goes, the more damage it does, and also the longer it stuns for, so you get stunned out of it when it lands. Third ability is a ground targeted ability that silences and lowers protections, actually steals protections around where it lands. And the ultimate is a ground targeted ability that you put it on the ground, it will end up starting to build up charges. And again, same thing as R2, at any point you can pop it again to explode it and detonate it. But what it does is that anyone who's inside of it, if there's an enemy, they take damage. If they're an ally, they get healed for it, and everyone takes less damage while they're inside of it. It's called Circle of Protection. So very, very clear as to what that what that does. It makes you take less damage and heals you if it detonates on top of you.
Enemy missing. Enemy missing. Middle.
Enemy missing right. Be careful, middle.
Enemies have returned. Middle.
There's that. So the thing about Isis really is she's actually a very difficult character to play and play properly, and I would actually label her ultimate as one of the most difficult ultimates in the game to know when to use, because it is very, very, very challenging to know when you're supposed to be using the ultimate and when you're not. And a lot of this comes down to, where to place it, the distance at which you can place it, because the distance from you to the center of the circle is where you can place it. That's where the center of the targeter is. Unfortunately, that center is really close to you, so you can't really place it much further away from yourself, which means making proper placement difficult. And as far as the ultimate goes, you want to pop it down and obviously have people build it up, because what happens is while someone's standing on top of the ultimate, it builds up charges. It means that it'll start to do more damage and more healing the longer that it is standing on the ground and absorbing damage. This is damage from anything. Like, if minions are fighting on top of the ultimate, it'll start to stack up and end up absorbing more, which means that when it detonates, it'll do more damage and heal for more. And so you always want to put it down on the ground where people will have to stand on it and fight, but a lot of people will step off of it, so, where do you stand, that kind of thing. And so you have to be very patient with how you use it, what you use it for, that kind of thing. I do have beads, so I should be okay on that front. And one thing I should mention is Isis is actually one of the few mages in the game that has a hit progression. 1, 2, and the third one will actually do AoE at range, which is incredible. And a lot of players don't use this to full effect. In fact, I haven't really been using it to full effect. So that was rough. Oof, over the wall she goes. So what I did there is, of course, avoided the ultimate from Naja. I was able to kind of avoid it there. Fortunately, that's kind of the downside of Naja, is that if you predict the ultimate, you just beads it and then nothing happens.
Your right tower is under attack.
As far as leveling progression, you almost always want to level up the 1 first, although there is an argument to level the 2 first. It does do a great deal of damage. Got that 3.
Back.
An ally has been slain.
See, I have a lot of trouble over there. Let's go over there. I can wait long enough for this blue. So the thing, as far as like items go, it's hard to choose. I think for me, it's always going to be damage because Isis can do a ton of damage. For one, if channeled the whole time, hitting all 4 hits onto a god can do astronomical amounts of damage. The 2, of course, dealing more damage the further it goes means that you can get a huge damage number if you hit him right in the face from far away. The ultimate can charge up and pop for a bunch of damage as well. So there's a lot you can get from her, and I think that's really kind of her strength. Is the fact that she can deal a lot more damage than most people expect.
Too bad.
Yeah, my teammates are dying left and
Never
right.
know when I'm watching.
Only 1,000 behind though. Blue buff to get, but that's okay. This is why I'm kind of just passively farming. I know that my team's not doing super hot, so
Be careful, middle.
Watch your step.
whew. This guy's getting frisky.
Your right tower is under
Not falling
attack.
for it.
Enemies incoming left.
So yeah, you definitely wanted to try and use that hit chain the best that you possibly can. Oof.
A new
That was a
threshold.
nice play. That's kind of the big downside of Isis right there, is if you get your 1 interrupted, you're not really going to do any damage.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemies
Your
incoming
right
left.
tower is under attack.
Enemies incoming left.
Don't know if it's worth it going over there.
Retreat.
Look at that. One of the ultimate, keep on farming. I got the gold going, which is great. I'm at 4,000 and the Giannis is at 3,800, so I'm actually doing really well. In fact, I'm the most farmed in the game right now, which is pretty huge.
Now.
Clear that out. Okay, mid camp's coming up.
Attack.
Surprised I hit that from far away.
Your right tower is under attack.
Got that one done.
Get back.
They're gonna have it done already, I think. Yeah, nothing to be done there. Nothing to be done there. So as far as second item goes, I think I'm just gonna go Book of Thoth. I think I'm farming well enough, and a lot of times if I feel like my team isn't doing super hot and I feel like I'm gonna be stuck in lane the whole time, a lot of times I will end up going for that kind of stacking build. Warlock Sash wouldn't be too bad here either, considering actually I'm tempted because you got Kronos, Giannis, Agni, Naja, Serket. They are all damage right now.
Tower is under
Enemies
attack.
incoming left.
See if we can't catch this Kronos. What's he gonna do?
Attack left lane.
You have slain.
That'll do it.
Enemies incoming.
Ally has been slain.
Enemies in right lane. Your right
A
tower
new
is
threshold.
under attack.
Watch your step.
Stand in the line.
Trying to pop that there for the heal and head on home because this is gonna be
Thanks.
continually to get ugly. I think I'm just gonna go into double stacking, just because the HP's gonna. Nah, I think I'll just go for. I'll just go for book. I think this is gonna argue me to go for the sash, just because they're gonna do a ton of damage. It's gonna make things very difficult for me, but
Your left tower
I don't
is
know.
under attack.
3 of them magical, 2 physical. Actually, I don't know. There's 2 assassins, an auto attacker, and 2 burst mages. Like, oof, that's ugly.
What's this?
Your middle tower is
My
under
right.
attack.
Enemy missing middle. You never know when I'm watching.
You never know, and I'm watching. Isn't flashing, so it's not gonna be spawning up just yet.
Your left tower
Right lane's
is
pushing
under
pretty well.
attack.
There's the flash. And depending on your connection, sometimes it's like hard to do point blank detonations of the ball, so a lot of times you want to give yourself a little bit of room to do it. Okay.
On my way.
Remember, you do have a silence, which means you can interrupt channels. It's something that not every character in the game really can boast about, right? Nice AoE hit. Go. This will be spawning first.
Ultimate is ready.
There we go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Damage is
Your
pretty
right
high.
tower is under attack.
An enemy has been
Ultimate is
slain.
ready. Snake. You're
That
great.
slow is so good.
You have slain an enemy.
Just do not want him to escape. That was a kill we needed so desperately.
Enemies incoming.
Mercury's dead, Circuit's coming in.
Be careful.
Killing spree.
Your right tower
Nice hit.
is under attack.
Get back. Now.
Ultimate is ready.
Yeah, she's taunting. Chronos going deep.
An ally has been slain.
I think we can go for this.
Feel my wrath. Ah,
Killing spree.
2 kills. 3 kills. Ah.
Interesting play.
Falling back.
Woo!
Okay.
So you see the distance there on the two, kind of spread them out. You get a lot of damage coming out from the one.
Your team
Ton
has
of damage,
destroyed a
actually.
middle enemy
Have
tower.
some fun with this.
I think this one will also go Combat Blink. I think Combat Blink is incredibly powerful for Bryce. She's a very slow-moving character, and she has a lot of stand and fight mechanics. But she also has issue with characters that can get in her face and kind of sees her, lock her down. And Blink really helps with that, right? If you can build that distance away and then use your 1-2-3 combo. I mean, everything about her 1-2-3 allows her to build distance and fight from range.
Sykes.
These mid camps are really helping us right now. Actually, we're in the gold lead now.
Okay.
Your powers are mine. Enemies incoming.
Ooh, nice try.
Your right tower is under attack.
An ally has been slain.
Ugh, too greedy. Wow, they did a lot of damage really quick.
An ally
Too
has been
greedy.
slain.
We should have gone for the sash, because they're just gonna burst me like nothing else. Now, generally, my build for Isis is Boots of the Magi, Book of Thoth, Rod, and I think that really helps her in that burst damage perspective, right? Because her 1 and 2 do tons of damage, and kind of building into that really helps. And to the point where, like, as long as you play smart and safe, there's nothing really anyone can do to stop you, because you just hit like a truck.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy
You'll
tower.
steal more protections, and for longer, the more you level this up, and the silence duration goes up.
Your middle
which is
tower
great.
is under attack.
Alright, so what do we have? I mean, at this point, we're doing okay. We're tied for experience, a little bit behind in gold. Not the end of the world. Now, granted, they have a very strong late game as far as damage goes, but they don't really have any protection. They have no guardians, they have no warriors, they don't really have anyone to hold a front line for them. So, as long as we leverage Sun Wukong, I mean, a lot of us are kind of like hit and run or long range, right? Isis can fight from range. Mercury and Basset are hit and run. Sun Wukong and Gab are very comfortable in the front line, so I think we have a lot of opportunity here to do work.
Your right tower tower is under attack.
And even
Your
just my
right
one does
tower
like
has
800
been
damage
destroyed.
already. It's a lot of damage.
You never know when I'm watching.
An enemy has been slain.
Whew.
Pulling back.
I mean, the amount of damage they're able to do is insane. I think if I'm going to go for Sash, I may as well just do it early. That is scary. Okay. This may be a huge mistake because I don't really have time to do this, but I'm going to
You
try.
have some fun with this one.
I think I might just hard farm and just... If I just hard farm, I think I can actually pull this off. It's going to be tough, though.
Enemies incoming left.
It's going to be tough, though. Still got top gold, which is great. I'm going to be
Enemy
leaning on
missing
that.
right.
Not top of the game, but top of my team, at least.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemies incoming left.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Retreat!
Gold Fury is kind of facilitating their gold gain right now. Which is what you'd expect.
Your left tower is under attack.
Rampage.
We'll do it. What does he have?
Left tower.
Oh, it's support Naja. Duh.
Now. Heal my red.
Oof. Oh, he needed to grab that right away.
Behind us. Fight. Stay back.
Oh my god.
I'm going to close my eyes.
That's what happens when you attack the tank first.
Double kill.
Good job, man.
You have some fun with this one.
Okay. He just ulted it and killed everyone. I don't know why he didn't just grab Naja sooner, but he could grab Agni sooner. That's what he should have done, but I walked into death there, fortunately. I need to finish this Sash really soon.
Okay.
What's great about this Guardian Naja, it doesn't really change my assessment before, and it's 2 a.m. I was like, why do they have so many assassins? So the support Naja doesn't change anything. Reason being is that, you know, Naja, although he does have a decent amount of control, it's nowhere near Guardian level, and it's actually going to help us out a lot in the late stages of the game because Naja won't be able to peel off of his good targets. Agni, Giannis, Kronos, and Serket are all going to be dealing less damage because of them.
What's this?
Retreat.
Need to get stacks up for this thing. So, I think I'll be able to get away with just magical protection. Really should.
Retreat left lane. Retreat left lane.
Alright. Getting the experience up. Bastet really needs to catch up here.
Now. Heal my red. I'm building stacks. Catch.
An enemy has been slain.
I will protect us.
Middle lane. On my way. Ultimate is ready. He's on a rampage.
Wow.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Later.
Attack
Oof.
Gold Fury. Gank left main. Cancel that.
It's hurting. Nice play there. We were able to pick up a lot of kills. We were able to kind of rotate over, get the Gold Fury. Not able to stop that though, which is fine.
Falling back.
Okay.
Killing spree.
You suck!
Nice job.
You're great.
Alright.
I'm building stacks.
Okay.
Falling back.
Not gonna be going in on that one. I'm gonna go home, finish off my sash. There's that. Get my combat blink, and we'll be okay. So at this point, I'm gonna start building up stacks in the Warlock sash. It's gonna take quite a while.
An enemy has
I'm
been
almost on
slain.
this on the book.
An enemy has been
Oh
slain.
man, the wreckage is coming through. Mercury's just taking off now.
Ultimate is
down.
ready.
That'll do.
That's too bad.
All right.
Attack.
An enemy
Nice
has
job.
been
Is Get building
slain.
damage? Nope.
You still cannot defeat me, young prince.
Oh wow. The taunt!
Now! I'm building stacks.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Deflected on.
Be careful.
Enemies
They're
incoming.
coming in here.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Nick, we're okay.
Stay back! I'm building stacks.
Okay. Attack left lane.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Don't really want that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
See if we can't get this off.
Okay.
Got those major stacks in. Sunukon going right, Agni by himself. Pick up this damage buff. I think because I delayed my rod, I need to go directly into penetration now, so I'll pick up the shard next. Dash this way. Oh man, Sunukon is wrecking. Can he get the distance? He
An enemy
can.
has been
Wow.
slain.
Feel my wrath.
What is he buying? Shifters.
Enemy has been slain.
Unstoppable.
Attack Fire
I'm
Giant.
building. Stay back!
Attack Fire Giant.
Smart play.
Attack fire giant.
Yeah, we can go for towers as well.
Attack fire giant.
Both equally good.
Attack fire giant.
Stay alive!
Your team has destroyed that left enemy tower. Got the killing spree.
You have slain an enemy.
That'll do it.
Later.
I think we've kind of locked this on. Punch it down, Mark.
Okay.
Punch him down. My team's like going crazy right now.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
There we go. Sun Wukong's killing it right now. Alright, let's see. 573. Every little bit of damage matters.
Has been slain.
There we go.
Falling back out of mana.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Prince.
Come to me! Feel my wrath.
God dang it! This guy is so good at getting the last hit every time, man.
I'm building stacks.
Okay, sorry. I'm returning to base.
Okay.
Not a good fight for me.
What's this?
Is he really just gonna fight there while his mid-Phoenix died and then surrender? Okay. Well, team carried that one. We were able to recover very, very quickly. 10-1 in Sun Wukong. Whew. Shifters did him real nice. Mercury killed it too. That's the problem with not just support, ladies and gentlemen. And no offense to Jace Qatar, he's a fantastic guy. He streams over at Tier Monster, but not just support is so difficult to make work just because. Well played. Damage. Oh yeah, they killed it, man. GG. Get wrecked. You see, I was, and Isis has been played before as support, so you get this whole utilitarian view on Isis and what she can really accomplish, and that's one of those. Is that you guys really, you can look at it and say, oh, it's Sticky Dog. You can look at it and say, Isis can fit almost anywhere in a team, but she doesn't really have a whole lot of team comps that make her shine at the level you'd expect her to. So I think if you're really gonna lock down and play Isis, it's worth it because she's definitely top tier if played properly. But I wouldn't say that she's one of those characters that's easy to understand or easy to play. And I really wouldn't say she's one of those characters that's easy to play at the top level because her ultimate, it's difficult to know when to place it, when to pop it, where to stand in it. Her 1 takes a lot of channeling time. 2 has a very high level of requirement of understanding where to place it, where to shoot it, how to lead it, where to put it, when to detonate it, that kind of thing. And so overall, I think she's an awesome character, but doesn't really jive as one of those characters. Like this character is easily understood from a top level. So that's Isis. If I were to finish my build, I was going to go right into Obsidian Shard, Rod Tahuti, and then probably I could even go for Spear at that point just to go through the penetration because they've got. It looks like they're going to be start building into magic protection at that point. Actually, no, they need physicals. I don't know. We have 3 physical damage dealers, and they need a defense up against Mercury and Sun Wukong. But that's going to be it. I'll see you in my next game.